What's going on, guys? Welcome back. And today I'm going to be showing you my custom Spider-Man Far From Home minifigures. The trailer dropped a few days ago. I was going to do this video yesterday, um, but one figure in particular took me a while to design properly. So I didn't make Mysterio. I just made regular Peter Parker, Ned Leeds, MJ/Michelle, the stealth suit, and his main suit in the movie, which is like the homecoming suit, but with black highlights. Um, so yeah, check out Sick Bricks' video on his Mysterio and Mini Superheroes Today's video on his Mysterio. I just wouldn't be able to do any better than they already have. But anyway, let's get into my Peter Parker customs. I have two different designs, and the first one, which I like the most, is, of course, they're going on summer vacation to Venice in Europe, and they're going to be going to, it looks like, multiple locations in Europe in the film. But I gave him this torso from, and he also wears a blue sweater / jacket at some shots in the trailer. And he just has plain beige pants, so I just gave him plain beige dark tan pants. Um, and then I gave him this jacket torso from Harry Potter from the Hogwarts Express and the Aragog's Lair set. It comes in both from the 2018 Harry Potter sets. It just looks really good. It has that kind of little Hawaiian-looking shirt underneath there, and the jacket, and it's just kind of the best of both worlds. I gave him the Marty McFly face, because we all know that this is the best face for Peter Parker, or Tom Holland's Peter Parker, that is. It just has an uncanny, amazing resemblance to Tom Holland as Peter Parker. So, then also the hairpiece is from Steve Trevor from the Wonder Woman set. So that's how I made this version of him. And then another quick version, kind of when Nick Fury sneaks into their apartment and tranquilizes Ned. I gave him the Player 1 gamer torso from a CMF series from quite a few years ago, just with skin-colored hands and dark blue pants. So that's another option for Peter, a much more simple version. I prefer the other design. So then next up we have Ned Leeds, his best friend, and he's a very fun and funny character in Spider-Man Homecoming, and it looks like he'll be just as funny in Spider-Man Far From Home. So I gave him these khaki pants, but they have prints for little pockets there, from Jay from the Ninjago CMF series, or the Ninjago movie CMF series. I also gave him this torso, because like I say, they wear kind of Hawaiian-looking shirts, and he has more of a white Hawaiian shirt in the trailer. It has ducks on it, and it's from the Vacation Robin from the Lego Batman minifigure series 2. It's not the right color, but it's the best I have, and I think it looks good for him. Of course, there's the regular skin tone showing at the top, which is not good. But it's kind of ignorable, there's not too much of it. And then the hair is this kind of nice combed hairpiece. You can get it in quite a few places. And then I gave him the head and hands from Dean Thomas from the Harry Potter CMF series, just with plain red arms, because the sleeveless arms from the Beach Robin have normal skin tone at the bottom. So yeah, that's it for Ned Leeds. Next up we have Zendaya's character MJ, or Michelle, from Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home. So the hairpiece is from Wonder Woman from the Justice League / Batman vs Superman / Wonder Woman sets. It's just really has a great design for Michelle, and I just love it overall. And then a lot of people have been using the Cho Chang torso, or no, the Cho Chang head and hands from Harry Potter, and I think the lighter skin tone, the lighter kind of African American skin tone, or Asian skin tone on the Cho Chang figure is better. But this face, this is the same skin tone from Ned Leeds, or from Dean Thomas, because that's where those pieces originally came from. This is the head from Barbara Gordon in her commissioner uniform from the Lego Batman minifigure series 1. It just has that really great kind of smirk, and just that kind of great resemblance to her kind of snarky character in the films. And it seems like she and Peter are going to be dating in the film, by the end of the film, that is. I gave her the same color hands, which I didn't get from that figure. I actually got them from Serafina Pickery from the Grindelwald's Escape set. And the torso and dress are from, because this is kind of based on that party, or like that, I don't know what that is, like that kind of opera scene. Oh, opera, you know that Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio character in the comics was kind of like an actor, so maybe that's when he shows up. But this isn't the exact design of her dress. It kind of has flowers on it. But this design is from Galadriel from the Hobbit sets, from the Dol Guldur Witch King set, from The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. It's just a pretty good design overall for her character in that scene, when she's like, when he's like, you look really pretty, and she's like, therefore I have value, and she's like, and he's like, no, that's not what I meant, and then she's like, I'm just joking. You look pretty too. And if you see my trailer reaction, you know that gave me quite a good laugh. Then next up we have the Spider-Man stealth suit, which is rumored to be the suit that Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D. gives him in Spider-Man Far From Home when they, of course, recruit him. So the helmet is from this Ultron figure, from like that kind of Ultron $15 set that came with Iron Man from Age of Ultron. It just looks really good, and he kind of flips on his goggles or flips on his helmet in the trailer. It's a very quick and fast-moving shot. The head is, of course, from the Mighty Micro's Magneto. Just flipped around because that face has the kind of angry Magneto or the regular Magneto face, but this is kind of like the dark face with just the white eyes showing, which looks really good when you put the helmet over top of it. The backpack is from the Agent figure from one of the CMF series. Man, that figure comes in handy quite a lot. Then the arms, this is the one non-purist part of this figure. They are painted arms from the Black Widow painted arms that I did for Black Widow from Infinity War. It just, from his design in the trailer, he just kind of has the same shoulder pads and elbow pads as Black Widow, and it just looks really good. The legs I used are from Black Widow from Avengers Infinity War, just because you don't really see what his leg design is in the trailer, and I just thought it was in keeping with the rest of the design with kind of the straps and stuff for the undercover design. And then the torso is actually from Bucky Barnes, or the Winter Soldier from Civil War, flipped around. That's the front, but then like the figure the character in the trailer has kind of like a chest plate with straps going over his shoulders, and I just think that design, or this torso, really captures this design, or that design. Another option is the Crossbones torso from Civil War, flipped around, which I have here, but I just don't like that. It's just got too many scrapes and stuff. Then I also tried using the ZX Cole torso from Ninjago Season 1, but I just didn't like that either. So this is my favorite design out of all those torsos that I had to use. So yeah, this is my favorite design of the stealth suit, and I think it turned out really good overall. So then, last up, my favorite, I'm really happy with how this turned out. We have his main suit, which looks like the Homecoming suit, but with black instead of blue highlights. So I was trying to paint this figure. I was trying to actually paint it, like paint the black over the blue highlights. And if you can see here, I'll grab the regular Homecoming suit. You can see what I did and what I changed. So I just colored all of the blue highlights black with a black Sharpie. I'm really happy with how this design turned out overall. I didn't know how I was gonna do it, because like paint just kind of splotches, and it just, like, I needed to get into the cracks and not cover up the arm design, as you can see there. But the Sharpie just really helped with that. So the top of the legs, the arms around the arm printing, the little black designs on the torso there, and then the back was the one part where I kind of messed up a little bit, where I Sharpied a little bit over the spider symbol, but I kind of tried to rub it off, and I think it turned out looking better there, as you can see. Covered it up a little bit, and that's like the one problem I have with it. I was a little bit disappointed that that happened, but other than that, I think this figure turned out really good. So that's how I made the main suit in the film. It looks like the Homecoming suit, but with black highlights instead of blue. So you know what I did? I just got a black Sharpie and colored over all the blue highlights. So it might not be... I actually have a little bit of shaky hands, or have some... My hands are a little bit shaky, so I was surprised that I got it pretty well, or I got it down pretty well. Or I got the design down pretty well. So for some people who have a little bit of trouble kind of keeping focus on small objects, that might be a hard design to do. So that's like the one figure in here that's not purist, 100% purist. But I'm really happy with how that turned out. So yeah, that's how I made my Spider-Man Far From Home minifigures from the new trailer. The film looks amazing. I'm even more hyped for it now than I am for Avengers Endgame. It just looks like a really fun movie, and I love Homecoming. Still not as good as Spider-Verse, and speaking of Spider-Verse, I do have a custom Miles Morales to show you. Here's a tease of my custom Miles Morales from Spider-Verse, and I also want to do the scene where he becomes Spider-Man. But yeah, so this is how I made my custom Spider-Man Far From Home minifigures. You guys let me know what you think of these custom minifigures in the comments, and if they inspired you in any way. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.